today's video, I'm going to help share how to apply makeup to mature skin so it looks fresh, radiant, and effortless. No heavy layers and no complicated techniques. You need the right techniques and I've got you covered. Let's get started. First things first, hydration is key for getting a good makeup application. So first we're going to be starting with a moisturizer. I'm using CeraVe moisturizing lotion. That's just what I like to use for my face as of right now. So any of your favorite moisturizing lotion you can use, and we're going to let that sit in and dry before we add our primers. So the reason we want to use a really good hydrating lotion is because as we age, our skin dries out more. I used to think I was a combo skin where it was like oily and dry, but as I've aged, I found that my skin now is more dry than it has been in years. So I have to add a lot more hydrating products to my face. So hence the reason we're using a really good hydrating start to before we do our makeup. Okay, so the foundations I've been using, well, the one I've been using a lot more is the NYX the face glue. This one's been my favorite. I'm almost done this one. But another good one I would recommend to use for us mature skin ladies is the Power Grip Primer with the niacinamide in it, the pink bottle. That one's a really good one too. But I'm going to be using this one. So comment down below if you use a primer. Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, this one's so, oh, there we go. It was like so hard to squeeze out because it kept, I don't know, it kept squeezing. The bottle would get tight and then it would be hard to get out. It's hard to explain, but yeah, this is my favorite primer. And I find it really hydrating, so that's why I like to use it, and the way it spreads and doesn't feel dry or gross. It's been amazing. Okay, so next we're going to be putting on the foundation. The foundation I've been loving and it sits nicely on my skin is the Maybelline Skin Tint 24-Hour Skin Tint. This is in the shade 120. I love this one. With mature skin, I find for myself that liquid foundation works amazing for not like getting all stuck in your fine lines and wrinkles. So we're going to do that, and I love to place it on with a brush. I have a new complexion duo brush from e.l.f. My other one is a mess. It looks bad. It's all starting to bend, and I find the bristles are starting to get really picky, like spiky and hurting. So I got a brand new brush. This has been my all-time favorite because then I use blush. I mean, not blush. I use the foundation for this side and then my concealer for this side, so it works out great. So we're going to go in with this, and we're only going to put a bit of it on. We're not going to pile it on because we don't want a lot of foundation when you put on, because we don't want it to go into our fine lines and wrinkles, so less is better. So what I like to do is I like to tap mine on like this. And as you can see, my redness is like, it covers it really well. And that's just one coat. Like, look at that. I love this stuff so much. And this new brush, it feels so good. But yeah, if I have to recommend a brush, it's this e.l.f. one. I will link all the products I used in the comments down below, so you guys can see or click if you want. But yeah, this is what I love. I love this foundation. Comment down below what is your favorite foundation and what one you would recommend I try next, because I love trying new products. Just simple, easy steps that work for you. So next we're going to be doing our concealer. I use the Bear With Me concealer from NYX. I love this one. For mature skin, I find it's best to just put it on the outer and inner corner. At least for me, that's what I find works best. And I use the other side of my brush and just lightly tap that in, just like this. And less is more, especially under the eye. You don't want to put too much because then it will start to crease into our fine lines and wrinkles, so we don't want that. But yeah, just place that and tap it in. And I sometimes like to use the other side to make it blend it out more. Just like that. Like I said, less is more, and you don't want to use too much. I just use it under my eyes. Concealer, I don't really conceal anything else. I like to let a bit of my natural skin come through. But if you want to cover up like little pimples or whatnot, just place it on there as well. But you can also use something else for pimples because concealer, I find, doesn't cover them as much. You need like a shade that's gonna neutralize the redness, and then you're gonna put the foundation over it, if that makes sense. What I like to do next is to go in with a contour, and I'm using the Milk Makeup's contour. This is in the shade Toast It. And I kind of just go right in the hollow here of my jaw and up here as well. And I find with cream makeup is really good. Cream blushes are really good as well for mature skin too. It's really, really nice. But also powder works good, but for foundation, I would not use powder. Powder is good for me. I use powder like setting powder for under my eyes only. And sometimes my T-zone and stuff, but other than that, I don't use a powder foundation at all. Contour. Now we're gonna go in with a bronzer. Okay, so the bronzer I've been using is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer called Sun Bronze. This is in shade 022. And I take a big fluffy brush to put this on. You don't have to use a bronzer. It's just an option. If you like that like more bronzy look and glow to your skin, then use it. But if you don't care and you don't want to have like more of a bronzy like sun-kissed look, then you don't need to use it. This is just something I like to use. Okay, so next is I'm going to be applying blush. I love this blush right now, the YSL Make Me Blush. This is in the shade 44. This one has like a bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. This one has been my favorite. I've been using pretty much daily. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush to apply it. But placement is key. Put it on your high cheekbones. Just like that. Like a nice lifted glow. Like a lifted look. Oh, I just love this shade. Like, look at that shimmer. It's just beautiful. Like, look. I love it. It's my favorite blush right now, honestly. I've been using it all the time. It gives you that nice pop of color, like with a little bit of shimmer in it. I just love it. Comment down below. Let me know what blush you love to use. But yeah, this one's so pretty. Okay, so the blush I love. If you like more natural, like more of a not so bright color, you can also use a lighter color. I love bright, but I also don't like too bright because trust me, I bought a new blush and I'm scared to try it, but I'm gonna do a video I think soon and show you. But yeah, it is pigmented, really crazy. Okay, so next after the blush, I guess we can do my eyebrows. That's one thing I haven't done a lot of, is eyebrows. When I first started using makeup, I didn't think it was a thing. I didn't really know too much. I was also new to makeup. I still don't do it all the time because I'm just lazy. And I honestly don't care how my eyebrows look, but I like it when they look plucked and not bushy, even though mine don't tend to grow that much. So let's start with this pencil that I've been using. It's the Clean Fresh Brow from CoverGirl, and this is in dark brown. It has like a super fine it's a super fine tip. I don't know if you can see. It's like really thin. Like, look at that. So thin. Okay, so I'm going to use that on my eyebrows to kind of fill them in. I should have probably had a darker color, but like more of a black, because I think it's more, my hairs are more black looking. I'm no expert when it comes to doing brows, but this is what I'm doing. It's probably gonna look horrible, but like there's kind of some, if you can see, little big chunks in there. It's a good thing that we do have another side as a brush, and I just kind of take the brush and just blend it out, like between this brow and this brow. Like, look at that. And I only did a little bit, like definitely pops. Okay, now this brow. I do have a lot of gray hairs in my eyebrows now. I'm gonna be 43 in a few days. But yeah, the eyebrow thing, I think that started happening a few years ago, where I started noticing the gray hairs in my eyebrows. But yeah, it's just crazy how that works. So yeah, I'm just going to fill that in. They look good, right? They look fine. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna set my under eye before I move any further into this makeup video. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to get more content like this out, because I really am enjoying long form content more. So if you like to see more, make sure to subscribe. Okay, so yeah, I just set under my eyes, and I'm using the Huda Beauty's Cherry Blossom. There. And then I'm just gonna wipe off the excess like so. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some lip gloss. I'm going to be using the e.l.f.'s Glow Reliever lip oil. And I don't know the shade right now, but it's this one. So I'm just going to put some of that on. There we go. Just to help give it some color and shine. Eyeshadow next. I bought this new eyeshadow stick. I've never really used an eyeshadow stick. This is from Ilia. And this is in the shade. What shade did I get? Beam. Shade, it's called Beam. Go into this. It's like a golden shade, I think is what I would call it. So I've never used a makeup stick or eyeshadow stick before, so it's new and I'm trying it with you guys. Oh, I like how creamy it feels. Very nice. I'm just doing a nice simple eyeshadow, just that. There's this eyelash doing there. I kind of got some in the inner corner of my eye there. That's okay. That looks pretty good. I really like that. It goes on nice, feels good. And then now we're gonna do the eye mascara. I don't always use these. The eyelash curlers, I don't always use them. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real, but yeah, sometimes I do. And for this video, I'm gonna use it, so. There we go. I sometimes pinch my own eye with it sometimes, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Benefit Bounce. This is my favorite. Love it. It's such a good mascara. And the wand is really nice too. I really like it. I know a lot of people got samples to try it, which is great. I couldn't wait for a sample. I just went and bought it. And I was at my Shoppers and it was there. I was like, what? Shoppers sells Benefit? I had no idea that they had like that kind of products in their stores. I was actually surprised. That's why I bought it too. I was like, oh, it's here. I don't have to go all the way to Sephora to get it, which is amazing. I do have like a Sephora, a tiny haul that I might do into a short later on. But yeah, so I ordered some products, and the Iliad eyeshadow stick was one of them. Okay, so the mascara's on. I just usually only put 1 to 2 coats on. I want to take a Q-tip when my eye dries because I did get some on my lid. I really love the blush. Like, look at that blush. It's so pretty. All right, time to take that off. There, I think it's good. There. Now it's time to lock this all in with a setting spray. I like to use usually a dewy setting spray, but I've been in love with this marshmallow one by NYX, and it's a matte finish. This one has been really amazing. I don't know how much to put on. I just put a bunch on. That's me. And then we just let that dry. Like, see, it still looks really beautiful. And to me, it doesn't really do much of a mattifying look, but that's just me. I don't know. I hope this tutorial helped you today to make you feel more confident in your beauty routine. I don't know about you, but when I was first starting out, I found I was so overwhelmed with all the products out there and finding the right makeup shades and all that. So if you want to learn more, let me know down below, because yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more future videos. Bye for now.